With Justin Trudeau stepping down as Canadian Prime Minister, here's a look back at his tumultuous term as the head of the Canadian government. Justin Trudeau is now out as Prime Minister of Canada, his term cut short by 10 months after he lost support within his own party. Not surprising considering the growing anti-Trudeau sentiment for the last many months. So why was there a wave of resentment against Trudeau in Canada that's culminated in his resignation now? We'll answer that question soon, but let's first tell you all about Justin Pierre James Trudeau. Justin Trudeau belongs to a politically influential family, so essentially, yes, he's a nepo kid, as his father, Pierre Trudeau, served as Prime Minister of Canada for 4 terms. From when he was a kid, Trudeau accompanied his father to many public events, so essentially grew up in the spotlight. But it was really in the 2000s, after his father's demise, that Trudeau became politically active in the Liberal Party, the same party that his family was loyal to for decades. It was therefore a given that Trudeau would quickly rise the ranks. It was on October 19, 2015, that Trudeau delivered a historic and decisive mandate for his party. And a month later, he took oath as the Prime Minister of Canada.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get through it.
I, Justin P.J. Trudeau, do solemnly and sincerely promise and swear that I will truly and faithfully, and to the best of my skill and knowledge, execute the powers and trusts reposed in me as Prime Minister.
Justin Trudeau then stayed in power right up till now, till 2025, after he won the People's Mandate again in 2019 and then in 2021. But his popularity has also dwindled with time. Let's tell you why by decoding some of the controversies surrounding Trudeau. Take you back to 2019 when during the Canadian election campaign, images of Trudeau wearing brownface makeup for a 2001 Arabian Nights themed party created a global storm as Trudeau was accused of racist behavior. He apologized soon after the pictures went viral, acknowledging it was wrong. It's not the only time he's been accused of acting completely inappropriately. In 2022, 2 days before the demise of Queen Elizabeth II, Trudeau was seen jamming and singing Bohemian Rhapsody in a hotel lobby. And then, in 2023, Trudeau was slammed for his behavior in the Canadian Parliament when he stuck out his tongue and winked at the newly appointed Speaker who was introducing the Prime Minister. Not the first time he faced fire for his behavior in Parliament, considering years ago in 2016, he was accused of elbowing a female parliamentarian. The incident became infamous as Elbowgate, and Trudeau apologized repeatedly for what had happened. And then, of course, who can forget his India trip in 2018? The only one by Trudeau as Prime Minister, indicative really of his cold ties with India. Trudeau during the trip drew ire of his and his family's choice of clothes. At every event, formal and informal, Trudeau was dressed in elaborate, colourful Indian clothes, even as Indian officials were dressed in formals. That's not all. Trudeau's now estranged wife was also photographed with a Khalistani terrorist Jaspal Atwal at an event in Mumbai, leading to further embarrassment for the then Canadian Prime Minister. So coupled with these controversies, the fact that Trudeau opened the doors to immigrants has led to widespread anger in Canada. So much so that Trudeau had to actually tweak his immigration move and admit that his previous one was flawed. And then there's the economy. Inflation is high, unemployment rates have reached unprecedented levels, housing costs are so high most Canadians now can't afford to buy homes. And that's why by the end of 2024, the Trudeau government was rocked by a sea of resignations. From his transport minister to his housing minister to finally even the deputy prime minister of Canada, Trudeau stared at an all-out crisis as the message was clear. His own aides no longer had faith in him, and that's why now Justin Trudeau has been forced to step down.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.